Now, I know a lot of other anime and manga YouTube channels have been doing the 12 days of anime at the moment. And thus far in Unity reviews, I haven't even covered any of the anime that I have watched this year. But I feel this channel is too young at the moment to do something so extensive. Perhaps later on I might do a kind of a New Year's reflection video of my favorite things that came out in 2014 or something like that. But for today's video, I figure maybe I should do a 12 things that I look forward to in 2015 video. So let's go. First up, DC has announced a number of live-action TV shows that will be coming out in the year 2015. My personal favorite is, of course, Nightwing. The prospect of a Nightwing television show, or even a Teen Titans television show, that just has me salivating at the moment, and I cannot wait to see Nightwing be on my television. Furthermore, in live-action form, you're all just strings. Next up, Avengers Age of Ultron. If you've seen the Avengers Age of Ultron trailer, you know the hype I'm talking about. I really love the creepy twist they did on that Pinocchio song, and I guess I'm really appreciating the overall connection between Ultron and Pinocchio in general. Just that puppet connection and the cohesion of Marvel and Disney. And yeah, just overall, you know, this is going to be one of the blockbuster films of 2015. So I don't quite know enough details about this one just yet, but I've seen that there is going to be something to do with the original Digidestined released in 2015. Maybe someone could fill me in. I don't know if it's a new Digimon movie with them or if it's a new series, but I am just a big fan of the original Digimon and I can't wait to see that. There's actually quite a few nostalgia hits coming out in 2015 in terms of anime. I must confess that I haven't seen very many Yugi-Oh series, and I have heard that Arc V is really good at the moment, but I have seen the first one and I'm ready to see the Yugi-Oh 2015 movie with Yugi and Kaiba. I actually have a friend who's really heavily into Yu-Gi-Oh! And even he told me that he's really excited to see this purely because it's the original Yu-Gi-Oh! I believe the movie might have something to do with an anniversary next year. Not too sure. There is also a Dragon Ball Z movie coming out in 2015 called Frieza's Resurrection. Battle of the Gods kind of open up the pathway for more and more DBZ movies to be released whenever really, and I guess next year is the next installment in this movie series. I'm personally a fan of Frieza, and even if you feel as though they shouldn't be doing this, they just need to let the series die or something like that, if you're a longtime fan of Dragon Ball Z, you have to see this movie. One of the cool things about Nanatsu no Taiza is how Nakaba releases those 0.5 issues, those side stories. And in January next year, so really next month, we're getting a side story of the Sin of Pride, Escanor, who is the only one of the 7 deadly sins who is yet to appear. So I can't wait to see Escanor and start to understand who this character is and how he fits into the lore of Nanatsu no Taizai. An unexpected gem came out of Spider-Verse this year, and of course I am talking about Spider-Gwen. If you haven't read her Edge of Spider-Verse issue, I suggest you check it out. It's a really cool twist on the Spider-Man mythos. In this universe, Peter Parker is dead and Gwen Stacy is Spider-Man. All my friends know that I'm a bit of a Gwen Stacy fanboy, and so I'm excited to hear the news that her Edge of Spider-Verse issue kind of acted as a pilot issue, and now Spider-Gwen has been given an ongoing series in 2015. Furthermore, it's created by the same people who did her Edge of Spider-Verse issue, so we're going to have the same feeling to the book, and I just can't wait to pick it up. I've read the first 2 chapters, I think, of Jaco the Galactic Patrolman, which is written by Akira Toriyama, and finally the volume is going to be released next year in English. So Jaco the Galactic Patrolman has been translated, and I'm going to be able to check it out and see also that side story about who is Goku's mother. It's just like Frieza's resurrection. If it's Akira Toriyama, if it's Dragon Ball Z, you just have to check it out. I also can't wait to see Durarara Season 2. The first couple of episodes of the original Durarara kind of felt slow to me, but as the series kept going, these characters, oh man, I was just immersed in the characters and the overall plot. It was just very well delivered. The idea of the chaos and the craziness in this large cast of characters, it was just a very fun anime, and I'm very happy to hear that it has a second season. After leaving the WWE, CM Punk has been doing a couple of random things here and there, and one of those things is he's been writing a little bit for Marvel. So next year, CM Punk will be writing a 12-page backup story for the Thor Annual. Now, it is just a backup story in an annual issue, so he has the leeway, I guess, to fail. But that's okay because you have that flexibility with an annual issue, and it's just cool to see that CM Punk is writing a comic script for Marvel, and I'm just interested to see how it turns out. I've touched on this in my reviews of Axis. There is a new Uncanny Avengers team coming out next year, and it's still going to be written by Rick Remender. Uncanny Avengers is such a cool team book, and with a new lineup and the same writer, it'll be interesting to see where we go with this new issue 1. Finally, I'm still waiting for those 2 Rurouni Kenshin live-action movies that were released this year. I've seen the one from 2013, but I'm yet to see the 2 from this year. So hopefully in 2015 I get to see Kyoto, Inferno, and The Legend Ends subbed. So of course there's a number of other things that I haven't mentioned in this video that I am looking forward to in 2015, but this is just a quick list from the top of my head to let you know that it's going to be a good year. So anyway, let me know what you're looking forward to in 2015 in terms of anime, manga, comic books, television shows, movies, literature, whatever. And maybe we can exchange lists and check out what other people are interested in as well. But that's all I have for this one. If you could please like or comment or subscribe or do all of them, that would be awesome. This is Unity Reviews. I'm Duncan. Have an awesome day.